If your video is stuck at 0 views, don't delete it. And don't re-upload it. You're about to make the cold start mistake. Here's the brutal truth that most people don't tell you. You're not shadow banned, and your content isn't necessarily bad. The problem is the algorithm is blind. When you have a new channel, YouTube has 0 data on you. It doesn't know if your video is a cooking tutorial, a gaming clip, or a scam. Because the system prioritizes viewer safety, it puts your video in a dark room until it knows exactly who it's for. Most creators try and scream louder to get out of this room. But to escape, you don't need a scream. You need a combination to the lock. There are exactly 7 steps to break out of the 0 view prison. If you skip any one of them, you could just stay in the cell. Step 1. The prediction engine. To understand why the algorithm ignores you, you have to understand how it thinks. Amateurs treat YouTube like a casino. They upload random things and hope to get lucky. Professionals treat YouTube like a formula. The algorithm is not a gambler. It is a prediction game. Its goal is to predict with mathematical certainty what a viewer will watch. Every time it recommends a video, it calculates its probability. It asks, if I show this video to viewer A, what is the % chance that they will watch it? Here is the variable that determines your fate: certainty. When a big creator uploads, the system has billions of data points. It knows the outcome. The probability of success is high. When you upload, the data is missing. The variable is unknown. The algorithm is an engineer. It hates unknown variables. It hates inefficiency. If it puts your unproven video on the homepage and nobody clicks it, the system loses efficiency. So it doesn't take the risk. It waits for data. This is why your viewers are flatlining. It isn't malice. It is a lack of data points. You are an unsolved equation. Step 2. The impression test. This brings us to the most painful realization for new creators. You think you have 0 views because YouTube didn't show your video to anyone. That could be the case, but more than likely, you're wrong. YouTube did show your video, you just failed the tests. Even for a brand new channel, the system usually grants a small test batch of impressions. It might show your thumbnail to 50 to 100 people on the sidebar or in the search. This is the impression test. Go to your analytics and look at impressions. Is it 0? If it is, you either haven't uploaded enough videos or you could be shadow banned, but we'll leave that for another video. It's probably not though. It's probably somewhere between 70 views up to maybe 300. Now look at your click-through rate. If you have 100 impressions and 0 views, your click-through rate is 0%. The algorithm took off its blindfold for 1 second, held your video to a small crowd, and nobody cared. The crowd walked right past you. The system sees this rejection and thinks, okay, the prediction was correct. The audience does not want this. So it stops showing it. You aren't in prison because the guard locked the door. You're in prison because you walked out of the door and the audience sent you back. Step 3. The search warrant. So how do you get an audience to care if they don't know you? The secret is you have to stop trying to be an influencer and start being a librarian. The homepage is sort of like a locked door. This is where people go to be entertained by people they already know, most likely. But search is an open window. This is the cheat code in the beginning. Your personality has 0 value. Only your utility has value. When a viewer types in how to fix a leaky faucet or best Elden Ring build into the search bar, they're not looking for celebrities, they're looking for answers. This is your leverage. To escape this prison, one of the best ways to do it is your first 5 to 10 videos must be search warrants. You must target specific high-intent questions that people are currently asking for. You've probably noticed that YouTube does show new creators on the homepage every once in a while. That's why your titles should also be very clickable. You can have a searchable title and be a highly clickable homepage title at the same time. When a viewer searches for a problem, finds your small video, and watches it to solve that problem, they generate data points. They tell the algorithm, this video is the solution to X. This data is the key that unlocks the next step. Step 4, the packaging audit. But even if your target is the right search term, you will fail if the packaging is invisible. Remember step 2, the impression test? You cannot afford to fail this test again. Most new creators design thumbnails that look like art. You need to design thumbnails that look like answers. There's a specific psychology to the clicks. The viewer's brain scans the thumbnail in 0.3 seconds, and in that fraction of a second, they must understand two things: what this video is about and why they should care. If your thumbnail is cluttered with text, or if it's just a screenshot of your game, the brain skips it and it filters you out as noise. To escape this prison, your thumbnail needs high contrast and single focus. One subject, one clear emotion or object. I wouldn't put any more than 4 words of text, and if the viewer has to squint to understand your thumbnail, you've already lost the impressions. Step 5, the 30-second cliff. You got the clicks, now you face the guard inside the cell: retention. The algorithm is obsessed with satisfaction. If a viewer clicks your video and leaves after 10 seconds, you've just sent a negative signal to the system. You told the algorithm, my video is clickbait, do not recommend it. You must survive the 30-second cliff. This is where 50% of viewers usually leave. Why do they leave? Because you are boring them with your intro. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to, just stop. You're in prison. You don't have time for nice introductions. Start the video with the payload. If the title is something like how to bake bread, the first sentence of your video should be, here are the 3 ingredients you need. Respect the viewer's time and the system will respect your channel. Step 6, the session bridge. You have a viewer, they clicked, they watched. Now you need to turn one viewer into 2. This is called session time. The algorithm loves videos, but it loves sessions even more. If your video causes someone to close the app, you're punished. If your video causes someone to watch another video, you're rewarded. Most creators end their video with, thanks for watching, please subscribe, bye. This is a stop sign. It tells the viewer the experience is over, and they leave. You need to build a bridge. Don't say goodbye. Instead, link your current video to the next logical step. For example, you could say something like, now that you fixed your leaky faucet, you need to check your water pressure to make sure it doesn't happen again. Click this video here to do that. If you can get one viewer to watch 2 videos, you've just doubled the value of the algorithm. Step 7, the 10 video sample. You have the strategy, now you need the volume. You cannot upload one search video and get 50 views and then give up. The algorithm is a statistical machine. It needs a sample size. It needs to see a pattern. You need to commit to the 10 video rule. You must upload 10 consecutive videos that serve the exact same audience, solving related problems. If video 1 is the tutorial, and video 2 is a blog, and video 3 is a rant, you're resetting the machine every time. You're confusing the blindfolded guard. You need to hammer the same metadata into the system over and over again until the blindfold falls off. By the time you hit 10 videos, the algorithm will look at your data and say, I know exactly what this channel is. That is the moment uncertainty disappears. That is the moment the trust score goes up. And that is the moment that the cell door opens. But until you have 10 videos proving your worth and giving YouTube new data points, the door stays shut. So get to work.